Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to create and save Google Sheets in Dropbox. So imagine this, you have created a new Google Sheet which is now present in your Google Drive. So just to be safe or to create a backup, you want to save this file in Dropbox. So here you have two choices. The first choice is you copy the file, create a folder in Dropbox and manually add this file. This process is very repetitive and tiresome considering you may create many Google Sheets in your Google Drive. So I would suggest that you bring in some automation so that when a new Google Sheet is created in your Google Drive, the file will be automatically saved in Dropbox. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Google Drive and Dropbox. The best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen. Okay, so we will begin with a small example. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a new spreadsheet. Okay, so let's say the title of the spreadsheet is a database of my employees, of my workers. Okay, so this is my title, and then we have the salary column. Okay, so we have the name as well as the salary column. Okay, and these are the details of the employee, but let me just bold this. Okay, makes it look kind of more professional. And okay, so these are the details of my workers. Okay, so these are my workers and these are their salary. So basically we have a new spreadsheet. Now let's have a look in Dropbox. Do we have the data? Yes, we do have the database of my workers. It's basically the same details. The data that is present here is being simply reflected here. Okay, so the idea is very simple. Once a spreadsheet is created in Google Sheet, the data will be stored in Dropbox. Now to begin the actual integration process between Google Sheets and Dropbox, first of all, let me introduce Pabbly.com. Pabbly.com it is. Okay, so why Pabbly.com? So Pabbly.com has an app called as Pabbly Connect to integrate Google Sheets and Dropbox. So this is the website of Pabbly.com. Here, let me just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down and here you will find Connect. Just click on Access Now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, Create Workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. Well, I'm going to give it as Google Sheets to Dropbox. Google Sheets to Dropbox. And let me just click on Create. Okay, so when you click on Create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So basically what we are trying to do here is we're just trying to integrate Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect and then to Dropbox. Now this is a new workflow that I'm going to build. Now if you want the link of this workflow, it is available in the description box. All you have to do is create an account and clone it. Okay, so now coming back to trigger window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Google Drive? Okay, so your obvious question is why Google Drive? Because this particular spreadsheet is present in my Google Drive. Let me just show you. So this is the spreadsheet database of my workers. This is the same spreadsheet. So this particular spreadsheet is present in my Google Drive. So what we are trying to do here is we are going to integrate Google Drive to Pabbly Connect. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to select Google Drive. Okay, so now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new file, because this is the file that we are interested in. So basically the gist of the process is we are just trying to integrate Google Drive to Pabbly Connect. So let me just click on Connect with Google Drive. In the new credentials, let me just click on Connect with Google Drive. Okay, so as you can see, these are the series of Gmail accounts I have, and in this particular Gmail account, this Google Drive is present. So let me just select this. Okay, so now it is asking me to confirm my choice. Let me just press on allow. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just press OK. Okay, so here we have a button called as Save and Send Test Request. So when I click on Save and Send Test Request, it will fetch the data of the recently created file. So what I'm going to do here is, for your consideration, I am going to create a new file. Okay, so basically we will start from scratch. So I'm creating a new file. So the name of the file is, let's say, dancing competition. Okay, and we are going to fill in these details. So let me just do that. Okay, so these are the details. So as you can see, I have entered the details of my student. So these are the roll number and these are the respective name, all arranged alphabetically. Not that really important, but just for your information, all arranged alphabetically. So basically what we are trying to do here is we are going to send the data of this particular file to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so as you may know, this particular file is also present in my Google Drive. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of this particular file, because this particular file is the recently created file. Okay, so let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the data. So this is the API response. So this is the file ID. Okay, this will come in handy later. Now coming to the name. So the name is the dancing competition. This is the file name. And then we have the rest of the details. Okay, so there is something else you should know. You must be using Google Drive for many other purpose other than creating Google Spreadsheet. For example, you may be creating Google Docs. You will be uploading images, MP3 file, PDFs, and all those things. But the idea is that only when the spreadsheet is created, only that time the data should go to Dropbox. So basically we have to apply filter. The condition is if the file is created in spreadsheet, then only the data should flow. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to scroll down and click on this plus button. We are basically going to apply filter. So filter is basically a if statement. It will ask a question: if this condition is met, then only the action or the flow of data should happen. So let me just click on filter. Okay, so basically here we are going to apply the condition. So the condition would be something like this. Let me just show you the condition that I'm going to apply. So as you can see, there is something I need to show you. Let me just scroll up. Okay, so some more. Okay, so here if we have a type, as you can see, it is showing the type. Okay, 𝗪𝗆 type, and here it is showing application VND Google Apps Spreadsheet. So when the application is spreadsheet, then only the data should flow. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy this. Okay, I'm just going to copy this, and here I'm just going to the accordion, and here I'm just selecting this one is equal to, I'm going to paste this. Okay, so the idea is that when the application is equal to spreadsheet, then only the data should be sent. So when I click on save and send test request, it will show the condition as true, because the condition is indeed true, because we have received the data from Google Sheets. That is why, data of Google Sheets, that is why. So let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, yes, the status, it is showing it as success. The message is condition is true. So imagine this: if we had uploaded let's say a PNG file, for example an image, the filter will stop it immediately, because the mine application is not true. It will show the application if the status as false. Okay, so our filter is ready. So now the next phase is we are going to share this file using Google Drive. So let me just introduce one more action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Google Drive it is. Okay, and in the action event, how about we make it as share a file with anyone. Okay, then let me just click on connect with Google Drive. In the new credentials, connect with Google Drive. Okay, so you already know the drill. This is the account, and let me just click on allow. Okay, so it is showing the authorization successful. Just press OK. So as you can see, the present file ID is showing screaming frog crawl data. So this is because this is actually one of the files in my Google Drive. So basically we want this ID. This is the ID of the file. Okay, this is the ID of the file. So we want to put this data in this blank. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to toggle this to the right, remove this, and click on the mapping button. Okay, and here you will find the data. So this is the file ID. Okay, so let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing anyone with the link. So basically anyone with the link can explore this file. So let me just scroll down and let me show you the link that we actually want to share to Dropbox. So let me just show you. Nope, yeah. So this is the one we want. Okay, the one with XLSX tag. Okay, so this is the one we want to share. So what I'm going to do here is to deal with Dropbox. I'm just going to click on this plus button, and here in the chooser, let me just type Dropbox it is. Okay, so now in the action event, how about we make it as upload a file. Okay, click on connect with Dropbox. In the new credentials, click on connect with Dropbox. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just press OK. Now comes 3 blanks to fill. So basically what we are going to do here is using the data that we have received from Google Drive, we are going to fill in these details. Now in the file URL, we are just going to click on this button. Okay, and I'm just going with the third accordion. So this is the file that we want to share, and so this is the link that we want to share. I actually had mentioned you, yeah, this one. So we have mapped it. Now coming to the file name, so basically what we are going to do here is, first of all, we are going to enter the name as dancing competition. This was the file name, and dot, and since it is going to be an XLXX file, XLXX file, okay, dot, so we have entered the extension XLXX. Okay, now coming to the folder path. So what I'm going to do here is, for this particular spreadsheets, I'm going to create a new folder. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to create a new folder. So let me just create a new folder and just type spreadsheet folder. So this is the folder name, spreadsheet folder, and let me just click on create. Okay, so a folder has been created, spreadsheet folder. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy this, okay, and I'm going to Pabbly Connect, and I'm just going to enter slash, and I'm going to paste the folder, that is spreadsheet folder. Easy. Okay, so when I click on save and send test request, it will send the data to Dropbox. So let me do that. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the data has been sent. So let's have a look. So let me just refresh this. This is the folder, that is spreadsheet folder. Okay, so give it 1 or 2 seconds. At present it is showing it as this folder is empty. Okay, so here, this is the file. Okay, so this is the roll number, the name. Okay, then we have the rest of the details. Okay, so basically we have got all the details here in Dropbox. So this is what exactly we wanted to do. We have successfully integrated Google Drive and sent the data of spreadsheet to Dropbox. So before we end this, let me explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to minimize this action window. Okay, and I'm going to minimize this action window. Okay, going to minimize this filter window, action window, and I'm going to of course minimize the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Google Drive to Pabbly Connect, and then you have applied the filter so that only the ones with the extension XLSX will pass through, and of course you have used another action window to share this file with anyone, and of course then you have uploaded the file. So now there is a perfect flow of data between Google Drive and Dropbox.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate up plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or better, just visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.